How's everyone doing today? It's BK Mutt coming at you with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and we are hitting up the no money spent team today. So we are going to turn that page from episode 3 and head on over to episode 4 to show you what we're going to be doing. If you haven't watched episode 1 to 3 yet, go check them out. It'll show you what I've done to this point. It'll catch you up on everything. So I did the NFL Epics to get Adrian Peterson, and now that we've got him, we can move on. I did get about 8,000K by doing the solo and my daily, obviously. So I've got 14,000 coins now to play with and Adrian Peterson to get rid of Bo Jackson. Now, there was 2 things I got today when I went into the game. 1, I got the new promo player, Byron Jones, so we got a new corner on the team. And 2, I got a reward pack, which was Ronnie Stanley, and I got that for just leveling up. He actually came out of a 70-plus gold player pack for doing stars challenges. So that was awesome. I enjoyed that. I was just like sitting there. That's why, and if you go and see in the bottom corner of him here, that's why he's got a little gnat in the bottom corner, right? He was given to me as a reward for getting my stars. But nonetheless, this man here, we are replacing him with Adrian Peterson because Adrian Peterson's a gnat. We went out and got Adrian Peterson so we can sell Bo Jackson and get some coins to help better our team. And right now I'm focusing on doing solo challenges that are primarily offense. So I'm improving the offensive side of my team before I worry about improving the defensive side of my team. That way I'm only working on one thing at a time that's only helping me on the solos I'm doing. You gotta try to attack what you can in a smart manner. So this 83 overall Bo Jackson is selling for 27K. So we're gonna go ahead and put him up for 27K, and we're gonna start looking 26K, and we're gonna start looking at what we can do to our team, offensively only, to improve it. And I just want to say, like, if you get into those running challenges and you are not getting blocks, you will want to pull your hair out. I had a rough go on the Adrian Peterson one because of this line. Like, it just, people were shedding them, and I think it has a lot to do with my tight ends trying to block. People were just shedding them left, right, and center. Like, it was brutal. Carson Wentz is really slow. Like, we might have to put Lamar in. I love Wentz, but like when it's coming down to the solos, all you're doing is running the levels, and you do it that way, right? You run the levels, so everything pushes to the right side of the field. You roll your quarterback out of the pocket, and you run however many yards you can get. But Carson Wentz isn't fast enough to get out of the pocket before taking the sack, so that's a problem. But what I wanted to look at was completing a set to get a new wide receiver. Right? So I'm going to come in here, and we have everything in here, right? We have golds already. So we're going to throw our golds in here. We need 6 of them. We only want to do our low-level golds, which is all we got. So we can't really put these golds in here. So we need 77s to 79s, right? We need 6 of them. And I think the best way to do that would be to go in here. No, not that one. And the reason we're not going to do this one is because it gives you 75s to 79s. And you got to put 4 low-level golds in there. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to this MVP setup here. And we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And you're going to see right here, we get 76s to 78s. Now, we could get 76s here, and that's not enough. But 3 golds instead of 4 is a lot better. Because we're going to need 6 of these. And, 3 instead of 4 over time, 6 times. That's 6 free gold, right? Like that's rolling this set 2 more times instead of doing it the long way. So we're going to do this. And I'm going to skip that, and I'll come back to you after I'm done doing these sets. Okay, so what I'm going to show you here is what I'm doing. So I'm trying to get a wide receiver to help out our core. And I'm looking at Jerry Jeudy or Jefferson. I haven't really made up my mind yet how I want to go. I'm going to look at both the cards in the auction house with you guys, and we'll go from there. But since that's my goal, we're going to take this, and we're going to put DJ Moore in there. And we're just going to upgrade that spot. But we need 2 more 77s. And we need 3 76s to go on that set. How we're going to get 74s, though, is I think we got 69s we can roll in. So I'm going to do this. How many times do I have to do this? 3 times, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so what we did is we went in and we just bought a couple of cards real quick. We bought 2 77s at $3K each. I think they're like $3,200 each. So we're going to complete that set. But before we do, we want to go look at the wide receivers in the Team Builder program. Because that's the set we're building. And right now they're going for $50K, right? So like that's why we did it the other way. We put in all these cards that we've been getting out of rewards. And then we had to put an additional $6K in. But we're getting a $50,000 coin wide receiver for $6K just by grinding out the game and getting our rewards. But what we want to do is compare these cards. So we're going to look, and Justin Jefferson has 88 speed, 87 acceleration, with 83 catch and 83 catch in traffic, and his route running is in 80s. It's all under 80s. So that makes it fairly easy to go look at Judy now. When we look at Judy, same thing. 88 speed, but 90 acceleration. He's got his route running in the 80s, but his catching isn't in the 80s. So I like Judy over Jefferson right now. But his catching is rough. And then here we're kind of in the middle, where he's got 85 speed, 88 acceleration, kind of route running is there, and his catching is kind of there as well. These cards are all very close with each other. What about Pittman Jr.? 85 catching, 86 speed, 87 excel, but his route running is not there at all. We got Lee. Got Marquise Lee hiding down here. We got Lee hiding down here at 86, 87. Good route running, good catching. I think that's our card. Yeah, I think that's our card there. And where does he play? He's a team builder for the Patriots. What about Traquan Smith? We overlooked him. Great speed, great acceleration. Good catch, oh my god. Good thing we didn't overlook this guy because he's also 6'2". And Lee was only 6 foot. Okay, so we're going to the Saints. We are going to the Saints. That's what we're doing. Now I do like Judy, but his catch isn't there. So we might do Judy another day to get him up if we feel like our wide receiver core is not there. But our wide receiver core is pretty solid. It's just I run 3 wide receivers. That's why I'm doing this, to get the third one. And, Bo Jackson sold. So we'll go to the set, Team Affinities. We'll finish it off. I guess we had these 2 guys, eh? We did still have 2 guys. I boneheaded myself. What a bonehead move. I didn't have to spend that 6,000 coins. We could have got them for completely free. Silliness. Don't do that. Here we go. We wanted the Saints because we liked Traquan Smith's speed and height. So look at that. Coming into episode 2 here, we improved our running back core and our wide receiver core. And we did the wide receiver core by completing sets. And thank God for the promo helping us out in the cornerback situation with Byron Jones. So that was solid. And just so you know what I'm going to be doing next in episode 5 is trying to tackle solo battles for these rewards. That's what we're going to be looking at next. Solo battles. We're going to continue on with the challenges. Yeah, we're gonna do these legend challenges. I'm gonna pick some of these guys that I like Thomas, Atwater, Bell, and I'm gonna do their legend cards, and then we're gonna use some training. We're gonna go get some training. We're gonna use training to level these guys up and improve our team that way. So episode 5 will be leveling up my team through what legends I do. And then you guys will be able to see what we get out of that. And we do have 31,000 coins, so I'll use that money and the money. I'll use the coins and the coins I get to improve my team there. So if you're liking the No Money Spent, just hit that like button down below, just to let me know you're enjoying it. And also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get more No Money Spent content in the future. And when we really get this team going is when we really get to let it pick up, because then we can get going into the solo battles, which gives great rewards, and we can get going on the salary cap, because I want to start looking into salary cap, because that's where No Money Spent players hang out, is salary cap. Because you don't want to take this team into regulars because you get dominated, so you want to go into salary cap. And I'm going to be setting up a salary cap team when I get that bankroll going, because we're very early. It's only episode 4 going into episode 5. We got to build that bankroll, and that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys. Until next time, BK Mutt, hit stick you later.